President Obama made a surprise appearance at a White House briefing where he made his first public comments about the verdict in the shooting death of Trayvon Martin. KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan has details and joins us live from downtown L.A., where activists have scheduled a vigil for tomorrow. Dave.
Well, that's right, Sylvia. Across the street is the federal courthouse building, and outside the building tomorrow morning there will be a Justice for Trayvon rally held. It comes just a day after the president made the remarks about race, about the Trayvon Martin case, and about the trial just concluded. It was not a scheduled event, and he caught some journalists in the White House press room by surprise. There were oohs and ahs from surprised White House journalists as President Obama made a surprise appearance in the press room to talk about the killing of Trayvon Martin and the trial that followed.
When Trayvon Martin was first shot, I said that this could have been my son. Another way of saying that is Trayvon Martin could have been me 35 years ago.
But the president didn't stop there. He went on to talk about the racial divide in America and the experience of being a young African-American male.
There are very few African-American men in this country who haven't had the experience of being followed when they were shopping in a department store. That includes me. There are very few African-American men who haven't had the experience of walking across the street and hearing the locks click on the doors of cars. That happens to me, at least before I was a senator.
L.A. Congresswoman Karen Bass says it was important that President Obama talked about race in a very personal way and reminded Americans that his election didn't instantly end racism.
Electing President Obama was a tremendous moment in our history, and it'll always be that. But if anybody thought for 1 minute that meant, okay, just that one vote, just that one day, now we can erase 400 years of history, I think is very difficult to understand.
On Saturday, Congresswoman Bass will attend a vigil and rally in downtown L.A., part of a 100-city vigil across America called Justice for Trayvon. Reverend K.W. Toulis is the Western Director of the National Action Network, a group associated with the Reverend Al Sharpton, which is sponsoring the event.
The whole purpose of this vigil is to continue to protect the legacy of Trayvon Martin by, asking that our Justice Department continue in their civil rights investigation.
Reverend Toulis says he's working closely with the LAPD to make sure the vigil and rally are peaceful and respectful in making their points. He too says President Obama's remarks at the White House rang true to him as well.
From my experience, he spoke right to the plight of my generation. We have experienced things that most have not.
Well, the organizers of the event here tomorrow say they expect 500 or more people will participate in the vigil and rally. And again, they say they're doing everything humanly possible, including working with the police department, to make sure everything remains peaceful. We're live in downtown LA.